And this is Terry, and I'm late, but that's fine. Hopefully, you're hearing me because you know I have issues with my headphones and speakers and all that stuff. But it looks like it's going to rain. It's supposed to rain today, and I've got some things to do out here before. Um, One thing that I have to really do is I am taking in my Phalaenopsis, all of them that are out here, especially my peasants. These are not peasants. I will probably even take in my angraecoids because it's going to be in the 50s um, for the next few days, and they don't like it like that. They will lose some of their leaves, they will brown. I've already taken in some of them, but um, I'm definitely taking these in tonight. I do not want to lose my gigantea. I don't want to lose any of these because these are really nice, complex Phalaenopsis. So while I'm talking about that, I need to make sure that I remember to bring these in, which I left out here after I had, uh, sprayed them because they had mealybugs on them, and you don't see those mealybugs anymore, do you? What you see are spikes. Looks like there are, no, those are just the spent nodes, but there is, I just saw it. Yeah, right there. And this one is kind of doing the same. I'll just have to cut that off there, but no sign of any bugs. That's the important thing. So these are going outside. Oh, inside, I mean, into the greenhouse. Um, the rest of this stuff can stay out, even though cattleyas really don't care for that. There's a bud right there. And that's my Baptia grape wax. Doing good. Here's that little Laelia. Hey, Tracy. I am going to take some stuff in because it's going to get cold. Well, it's not that cold, but it's in the 50s, and my Phalaenopsis that I have out here definitely do not like that. So we've been, it's cooled down a lot. I'm sure it's cooled down there as well. Um, so just kind of checking on things. Am I back? Well, I have several. I don't know what this Arpaphyllum will kill me, and that's good. I'm glad those are going, but this is the one that I'll probably make sure that my name is on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the others because I think there's two more. There's one here, and I know there's another one on the other side. These are were all like back bulbs, divisions. So really want to see something going on this. This is one of the few that didn't. I guess it's got gross. That's cricket, whatever, Brasso spicavula. I don't know what that means. Also known as cricket. Don't get it. And this is going to be a nice fragrant flower here. My Hawaiian, what is it? It's a Hawaiian kaleidoscope. Hippodama times Richard Mueller. Um, so yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Making sure that things are okay. That because it's in the 50s at night, and getting all my Phalaenopsis. I got to spray my hieroglyphica here. It's got a little bit of touch of some reoccurring mealybugs. I don't see them right now, but I'm gonna still spray it anyway. Jeez. That's really, really nice. That's my uh, Bourbon. I'm not ready for fall either. I don't have my floor. That's what I need before anything is the floor to my greenhouse so I don't suffer again like last year, falling through and dealing with you know what, possums. But my Hibiki is just amazing. Wow. And it's given me a lot more. Yep. And I am smelling this thing while I'm standing up. And here's two spikes back here. Damn. You see, that's what I get all day is these squirrels running back and forth, like a racetrack. And you know I don't like that because you know I'm jumpy. Let me check this right here. This is my newly mounted Angraecum Linford, no, Angraecum Long Calcar, little bitty seedlings. And there's three more that I have down there. I think it's doing okay. It still looks like it's all right. There's that spike and there's that spike. I think that's a Prostechia cross. There's my little convolutum. Loving, loving that. And here's another fragrant beauty right here. Hey, Rez. This was last week's most fragrantest flower. Not this week, though. It got defeated by Amazing down there. I cannot let go of that plant because this might be the last time, the last time you see it. Because you know me and these big plants, I have so many of them, but I can smell this from across the room. This is just, it really is amazing. Like the tag says, Penny Ann, amazing. Just so strongly scented, so strong. Okay, what else? My buds here are blasting. I don't like that on my Leon Lichtenstein. Catente. I don't know if I'll get any more. I know there's a sheath. I don't know if I'll get flowers though. Hopefully, there's my Gongor Grossa. That's got new growths. I am hoping that it will give me some more flower spikes. And what else? This is Paraphalaenopsis. It's a cross. So, and I'm looking at my things here, my Nigelia, hoping that it's going to give me some growth because it is completely just rotting away. And I'm totally forgetting about this plant. This was a gift that is Angraecum distichum. I mean, it's just sitting in that with nothing, no media. Um, yeah, these are all going inside. I have to put them inside. What's this Bobo? This was a gift. I have no idea. Trichinoides. And I'll put this one in as well. This is a Bastianii, little Kiki, that I think I finally got it on this tree fern. So that'll be going in with all of these. This is my Joyce Green Canary. This is my Medusa. And this is my Area Javanica, which I tell you, I still say every year that this is the year that it's going to bloom for me or in the spring after these growths mature. I am expecting that. I really am. Um, this just opened, which is very, very fragrant and different than some of the other. But this is just it's a Phoenicia, but it's a little bit different. It's chocolatey, but it's got something else. And these are still looking really beautiful. I've moved a lot of stuff out here. Oh, hey, Patricia. I've moved a lot of stuff out here just because I'm trying to give it more light. And I think I found a plant for Valerie. I think it's probably this is the one that she's going to get. One of these chocolate drops times cordata, because I think I have several of those. There's one right there. And I think there's another one just right over around here somewhere. I bet that there is. But I'll find it. Um, yeah, I will find it. What's this? Oops. Okay, you hear me? That is. Oh, that's Boranjana cordata. Close. I had to put this in some water. This was my Tigrina. No, it's my not Tigrina, Tangerinum, the antelope, and it's really just bare root on here. This is really a risk because these like moisture, 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 sunlight, and so I have to make sure that it gets water. The roots don't dry out. Um, yeah, these are like my angraecums. There's that alabaster in there, and this is my crestwood. That is looking great. This is my Cesspirale that I think is going to be okay. Here is my Scatianum that's got a new little growth down there. And my Joy Stewart is behind there, right there. And this is that one. And then going around this way, this is my another Magdaleni. This is bloom size with all those little kikis. This is my Lady Lisa that I thought was going to give me a bloom, but it blasted. This is my Lies Star, and I have two of those that I just got. That one and this one, which they were both the same size, and look at the growth. I don't see roots, but this is definitely bigger than it was. And next to it is another hybrid that's Cardata times Vigliere. That's doing great. And then I've got two little ones here. Hey there, Sam's girl. Nice to see you. I don't know how you're in here. Aren't you busy? This is a Beermense times price stands, and I'm really hoping that it starts growing. So, yeah, this is that alabaster. This is my longest Scott, Leah, which is Scotianum times long calcar. And it's got nice roots going in. I wish I would see some more leaves from the top, but that's doing well. And what else? Here's another hybrid in here. That's the George Kennedy times Eburnum, and it's got a root that's going way over here in this maxillaria. Um, I'm really glad about this plant back here because this is a special plant. Remember, this one bloomed. This is that Epicross, Epidendrum Pen Cove, which is really dark, 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 and you can see the foliage is dark. But I'm glad that it is giving me all of these growths. There's another one back there, and here's one right here. And this one is doing well too, that I just got. There's another growth there. This one is Dark Fire, Rene Marquez times melanoporphium, whatever you say it. But I'm really happy that that one is giving me the Creek. And you know what? I forgot about this flower. This is the second time that it bloomed. This is right here. Just opened yesterday. That's that Powell of spots. Yeah. And look, it's about to fall down. Let me just take it down. I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it hanging because I'm going to make a mistake. Um, so yeah, I don't really, things over here are just kind of resting. Although this plant that I got from Plantio last year, which did okay, but some of the growths blasted. This one, Graphs Kuaima, however you say that. This year it really took off. You can see how the roots are just all over the pot. And the newest growths are much bigger than. So maybe this will get, I'll see, shoot, I'm knocking stuff down, but maybe I'll see some blooms sometime. That would be nice. I just knocked down a Brassavola that should have been blooming. So maybe I just knocked some sense into it because this thing, maybe it's going to. That could be a flower spike. It should. This is my George Tyler times cucurata. It should. It's bloom size. Um, all of these should be my Miyaka stars. But like I've been saying, look, that's got too much sun, I think. What else? That's kind of fading away. Where? Oh yeah, that does. I think it is a spike. Yeah, this is kind of fading away, and it's not darkening up at all. It's staying this light color. That's the Toshioki uh, Copper Queen. It's usually darker. Um, let's go back over this way. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there isn't anything in there, but it's definitely giving me the sheets on this division that I got. And I couldn't tell you. Is that it? Done. Does that say the same thing? Yeah, Gold Star. I don't even know what that is, but it's a division. And this back here, well, I'm not going to be able to get to it, but I have a Hippodam across back there. The small world, that's what it is. And here's my big bulbophyllum that I'm going to do a more of a talk about it for my Orchid of the Day video when I get off of here, just to give some history on bicolor adorable AMAOS. And yes, Sharon, I will rip off a piece for you. But these are just putting out lots of growths. These bloom after in the spring after a little bit of a dry rest. But I'll talk about that another time. And boy, it is fragrant right here. This flower, mm, 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 that is nice. And that's going to be nice too. Here's my perenniae. Yeah, I'm not going to be here long. Thanks, Rez. I loved your last video. I wish my uh, this is Jiminy Cricket. I mean, this little piece over here is okay, but I mean, the rest of it, besides the roots, the growth's kind of rotted off. Not a good thing. This is something that better be blooming soon. This is, I think it's like a, uh, what am I thinking? Catnara. Yeah, This is Jose's Sunset, which is subulifolia times, uh, I can't even read my own writing. Why not? That's what it says. Guariente, why not? Okay, not Guariente, but whatever. That's anyway. But what I was showing was how this plant is just root bound. This log is root bound. You know what? Something out here is making me sick. It's so fragrant. And it really is over fragrant out here. Because that over there, let me show Sam's girl what she needs to get. Ooh, because she doesn't have one of these. And she knows where I'm going before I head away. And it's this beauty, so fragrant, so fragrant, so fragrant, amazing. And it is amazing. That's all you can say. It is amazing. So, one last look for Sam, and I'm going back on down this way quickly because I am getting sick off of this smell out here, I swear. Um, yeah, I'm going to throw up. But anyway, my Cola Stylus here looks nice. Those nice big growths. This is another Cola Stylus that looks nice little uh, seedling that I got. Well, it was off of my other plant. This is Orchid. And here's that little trichocentrum that I got from Yoshi. Added some sphagnum to it. And it looks like it's growing a little bit faster. I can see some roots in there. And this color here, Dendrobium, just needs help. That looks like that's last year's growth, but it's putting up more and another growth back there. But these are huge plants. I mean, this plant, I'm not even close to bloom size. Back up there, that's my chocolate drop Kodama. That's on that mount. And here's my Den Nindi. That's up here. It's got that, I don't know what the heck that is. I guess that's a growth, but it's certainly not in the pot. And I can't forget these guys for you. It's a cross, a hybrid, Trichocentrum, Jason Fuchs. So there's another spike here. And I'm going to wrap that in some moss as well, although they probably won't need it as much because they're blooming size. But definitely they benefited from the extra moss. Here's another Trichocentrum, and it's giving me some nice growths. And here's that one, of course. This is my Stacy Eye, and you can see the roots all around those nice fuzzy little roots. If I can focus. Yeah, they're fuzzy. You see that? This plant had no roots when I put it on here, and that was last winter. I love those roots. But it did give me three growths that are getting long, and it goes all the way down there. That's a rat tail for sure. And anyway, and then there's another one. See, these squirrels are like messing with me. They're like dropping stuff. Anyway, I can't let them bother me. Here is a David Sander up there that was just recently put on that. I got so much. So much. There's a cuckolata here. These are really doing well. Really well. I don't see a sheet. This is giving me two gross. It's that one. And actually, this is what I was going to give Sam. This is my ratty old, uh, what is it? It's a cordata, Rosavilla cordata. And it has bloomed before. Um, And it's gotten sheaths before. It got a sheath last couple of years, but this year it's giving me more buds. I'm not buds, but it's giving me more growth. But you can see how I really want to get rid of it. I'm sure if I give it to Sam, it'll be blooming in 2 months. But that's what I want to give you, is that along with the other stuff. My Cimbadella here is really doing well. I haven't done anything but set it here since I got it from Andy's, but I can tell by the way that the color of the top here, how it's getting lighter. That's maturing this bulb, and it's still growing, is what I'm trying to say, as is this bulb right here, which is good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I got to get away from this area because I'm truly sick. Here's my tropical pointer that I just got from Sam's Girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oop! You know what? I'm just going to go. I need to just get off of here because I am really acting a fool right now. Here I go dropping my wish list plants. And I know you all are just laughing at me. This is the plant that shouldn't be blooming, that was neglected, which is Vietnamica times insignis. And, ooh, you see that? Now we're done. Anyway, I am through today. This is just like Laurel and Hardy, but all by myself. But this Trichoglotis is really doing well despite not having any media, just bare root, sitting in this location. I love those nice fat roots. This probably should go in soon if it gets anyway lower than what it is. It's been in the 50s at night. And there's my Mimi Palmer, and I got a little cash that's got some fertilizer in there. I put that in there. But yeah, there's really not much happening out here. Uh, just stuff hanging out. There's a sheath here. That's uh, that's a cross with the Sugeted spots. Florida Stars. Come on now. Florida Stars times Sugita spots. All right. Well, this thing is flickering. I don't know what the heck is wrong. Oh, it's got a leaf on it. You know, I am such a. Anyway, you can tell I haven't had coffee yet, not one cup. And it's already noon because I've been painting. And I do think this is a bud, as I've said. I've been getting a lot of painting done, which is great. That is going to be a flower bud. That green thing right there. All right. What else is out here? That's pretty much it, I suppose. Um, Everything in here survived all the rains. Nice growths. There's another trichocentrum right here. Cunene. Cunene. I'm just going to set that there. And this is Gold Wax Lone Star times Jalapa. And it gave me this growth right here and this growth over here. So I don't know. And then this behind it is, oh, that's my other, yeah, that's my other, um, Powella spots that just bloomed over there that I just showed you the bloom. And it's giving me that growth right there. Yeah, that's coming out of that pot. Powella spots. And then down here is Mark Jones times Mark Jones, a baby. Um, this is my Silogeny multiflora. right there. And it gave me two growths, but they should be putting up. You know what? These blue bloom in the fall into winter. I don't know. They usually bloom from not matured flower spikes, and I don't. You know, I don't like to do that. Although I just did it because they should come up from there if it's gonna spike. But I don't know. And there's another one. Is that the same plant? I'm looking at all these. Okay, it's is that the same plant that I just looked at? I see golden wax. Oh, DLC. Guess what? That's jalapa. Okay, I was gonna say. All right, but it did give me a nice growth. Nice growth. That is really nice. And I think all of these other have bloomed. Yeah. And here's this one. I will assume it should just set that back in there so it'll think it's not been disturbed. And what else is down in there? Oh, I see. There's a Katnara Sally Brown down here that I see a sheath right there. That's a really dark cross. And here is a Laturia, I think. No, that is a Rantiaka, and that's got a sheath in it. Those will hold their sheaths until next year, and then they'll bloom next spring. That's my Senile. My Plectromentis caudatus is still hanging up in there. We'll see how long it survives once I get it inside, but so far it's still alive, and this is still alive. My Rangeris armaniensis, and actually this is my Nemoria wallisii, and I was contemplating getting another one. Honestly, I was, but the more that I look at it, it's going to be fine because I see it's putting up growths here, and this one is maturing. It'll be fine. This is completely a bloom-sized plant, and I'm going to work with this plant. It's going to bloom for me 1 year. It is. And where is the tag? There we go. Nemoria wallisii. It gets a long spike. I think these are kind of Zycopedium relatives, maybe, but they get spikes, I think, from inside of the newly completed pseudobulb. Here is my Dimorphorchis lowii that I just repotted last week, and I don't think it suffered much for it. I put it in, I can't even remember. I think I put it in more of a porous mix as opposed to it was in a very moisture retentive mix, which it loved. The roots were climbing out of the pot and actually had climbed through this mesh, the screen, all the way going through the other side. That isn't why I repotted it. I just wanted to I just wanted to because I'd had it, but it's area. I know. There's one over here, and this is the one that has the spike on it. And I'll get my tropical pointer that's right there. If it was in bloom, I would be running over there. But anyway, this is a Daichia. But yeah, I am very encouraged, and this is that root that went out there. It's already starting to climb. I am very encouraged by this Daichia. I mean, it gave me that flower, and it not flower, it gave me that leaf, and then it's giving me this new one. So, but like I said, it's just been repotted this last week. Fingers crossed. And my Daichia seem to be looking okay, and that is my Glauca here, and this is Soderoy, as is this plant, which is that Miltoniopsis, well, Miltonia that I got from Tony Wells. And yeah, I think I'm going to take all my Phalaenopsis in. This is my Schilleriana that just bloomed. I don't think I have any more Phalaenopsis out here. No. My Stanhopias, though, are doing a lot of nice growth. This is my Rickenbackiana that is not Rickenbackiana. It's still giving me a lot of growth. Down here, that's that Alba Stanhope. No, this is the hybrid that I got. I can't remember the name of it though. This is my Michael Bloyer that I got. Still doing okay. I mean, it's okay just because it doesn't have flowers. I mean, leaves. This is my. The heck is this? I should know what this is. I think this is Frederick's. I think this is a cross. Genishana times uh, Frederick's something maybe. This is my predator right here. My Tigrina predator that I thought was going to give me some spikes, but it gave me growth, and I'm okay. I really hate when a Stanhopea. I hate when they put out growths like that. What can you do? I mean, the only thing you can do is like weave this through a basket, a bigger basket, and then try to make it so that it weaves through all of this. But it's mostly this that is the part. I suppose I could put it in a basket like that, and then the growth would be going. That's just weird. But it's giving a lot of growth. Still giving it lots of water every day. These are drinkers. These are drunkards, actually. Drunkards. They love their water. I mean, every time you walk past them, you should water them, especially when they're growing. This one, and then I know I've got another one, another couple. Dead plant. Here is closing up though, but I think it's giving me more flowers. This is my Den Kaniko. Still gonna give me more flowers. This blooms from, yeah. There's that's gonna be a flower spike. My Dendrobium secundum is just bonkers. I mean, I don't know what to do with it. This is my Tortilla, probably not getting enough sun. And back here is my poor neglected frag, my only frag grande. So, yeah, some of these need to go in. My grammatophyllum, that needs to get no water or less water so that those growths can mature good. And of course, my Laturias, Shirashii, which is a species. And then here's my um, microphyllum, which matured this growth for me. I need to clean out these axils, leaf axils, because that's where the spikes usually come from. And this is my spectabile, which matured that growth for me and bloomed off of that growth. And here is my Alexandri, which is my favorite. Well, no, my favorite is Johnsonii. I don't have a Johnsonii. I so understand. Johnsonii. Okay. If I get a Johnsonii, I need a rotostictum and, well, you know my list. I'm not going over that again. Here's my Charlie Brown. Really, really, really vibrant Epicattleya, giving me a couple grows. Should have been blooming. And my Stephanie Kurosaki finally woke up after it was repotted. Um, that is my main plant of my peach bird that I showed you those divisions. And this does have sheaths. I think that has a sheath too. And yeah, what's this? Copper Queen times that. What is it? Let's see what this is doing. Looks like it's giving me a new growth in there. This is one that I had over the winter time, and I lost the other one that was at Chihuahua cross. This one seems to be okay though. Still looks like it's a baby. I have no idea. These are seedlings from Florida Suncoast. And I'm glad all my mounts did great. I don't know what it is. I should. I know this is a jalapa, I think. Uh, Puperata times Richard Mueller. And this is, shoot, I bet this is one of them copper, no, spots. Something spots. Like sea spots. Anyway, I'm doing all this and it's not really worth it. It's a Brasava type. I'll just leave it at that. Okinawa rock times subrilifolia. It's probably not even getting enough light. Although it's got some roots, but I don't see any growth. Not any new growths. And here's my sunny delight. It's going that way. And then there's another sunny delight times Kyoguchi that I just mounted on this. So anyway, that's my prismatic carpa. Oh, not, it's not. It's Phymatichyllum. It's a Miltonia now, I guess. Still not doing much of anything. So yeah, I I walked right past my problem plant that I don't know what happened to this. Maybe it's the heat because look at some of the growths and you can see the crown on this one, how it's lost some. Looks like it's not doing well. It's browning in here, and there are other pieces of it that are on the ground. So I am going to take this inside. It seems like it's suffering from some cold, so I don't know. Here's that bud. I keep forgetting about it. This is my leptotes. It's going to open up soon. That's the Poland. No, it's Boken there. That. Keep forgetting about that. And look at my Marii doing really well. My Encyclia Marii. All right. That is about it. That is it. Although I know here's my Hoku gem, Freckles. That'll be the second time bloom for me this spring. And this is another thing that I'm happy about is right here. And you can see those two new growths up there. And this is my Ciliare. Epidendrum Ciliare. And I dropped the tag. I hope you're hearing me, but anyway, I am getting off of here. Uh, but everybody enjoy your Saturday. And I'll be doing a video on this big mama right here. I don't want to call it a big mama. It's not a big mama. It's a big plant. No mamas here. Just men. Terry. Okay. I'm going to stop being silly. I hope that I'm growing this okay. This is my sulcatum, and I have it in a little bit of light. I did repot it, but it's just sitting there. I was hoping to see some growth, but it's not. But what can you do? The plant will do what it wants to do. And this is going to be blooming as well, another reblooming, which is my Kochwalis. There's a spike right there, and there's another one, which is probably not going to develop, but that's two new spikes that it's already bloomed. Oh, here, this is plant is. I've been looking for you because I found your tag. Thank you, Sam. Things are looking okay. They really are. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Enjoy your orchids. Bye.